welcome to New Every Morning Homestead. Today I'm going to show you how I keep my chickens in the winter coop. A lot of people believe that you need to keep your chicken coop super duper clean and needs to be cleaned every single day. However, I use a deep litter system. It's not perfect, but it does work for us and it works for my chickens. I will use one caveat that we use an open air coop system. So we don't get ammonia buildup. I don't get heat and condensation buildup in my coop, even in the middle of winter. We keep this entirely open. And I'll be doing another video of that very soon. But first I want to show you how I replenish a dirty coop. All right. So I always keep a bale of straw on top of the nesting boxes. I'll go ahead and cut that. Maybe I'll cut it. There we go. Loosen that up a little bit. All right, so we're gonna go into the coop. Now, it's super dirty. Go ahead and give a good look. I have not put anything down. It's been a couple days. I've been really busy and it's been very bitterly cold. And I had to get a new bale of hay. So what I like to do is first, I will come in to my coop. As you can see, it's very thick. Look at that. What do you think, hon? Is that like 6 inches or so? Maybe 7, 8?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So this is definitely deep bedding. Now, my chickens roost here at night. Again, this is pretty filthy. We have not been, it's not spring yet, so we haven't done our deep clean out. But I will try to get some of their poop that they accumulate down onto the floor here, because that's gross. I got some stuff back here. We've been picking at all of this. Okay. Now, let me get the... It's harder to do this in the winter because it's frozen. So that's why we don't do much of a coop clean out. All right, so as you can see, there's just lots and lots and lots. So I like to fluff it up a little bit. Kind of move some of that poop around and get it underneath there because it's hopefully fermenting and composting towards the bottom. So any air that you can get underneath there is good. Now, some people don't do this. They just lay their bedding right on top of it. And I do that as well, depending on the day, what my children are up to, all of that. Because I am a homeschool mother of 3. So, yes. So I will just fluff this up a little bit for them. Okay, now this is a working coop. This is not perfection. This is recycled materials. This is just how it goes, guys. Now, I need to cut this part too, looks like. So I will use basically any resources I have. I use pine mulch because we have a humongous pine tree that drops inches deep of pine mulch every single year, so I will bag those babies up and I'll use them in the coop. I did run out of pine mulch already, so I'm using straw. I have a resource down the road. He does wood milling, and so he gets these pine or these natural wood shavings from the milling. He bags those up for me and I go get those for free or a donation, just to get them out of his way. So I use those in the coop as well. But today we're just going to use some straw. And they like this because it's got seeds in it and stuff that they can pick through. So I will just put a clean layer for them to walk on. All right, let me get some more. I've also used wood chips in my coop. Just whatever I have on hand that's cheap because we're on a budget. This is their waterer. But I can get straw relatively inexpensive around here. And then, you know, I don't worry about it being too perfect because they're going to come in here and they're going to scratch it all up and pick through it. So they can do a lot of that for me. But honestly, this bale of hay, this will last me probably about 3 to 4 weeks because I don't do this every single day. They don't spend a lot of time in their coop. This is a hen house more than it is a coop. I like to call it a hen house because I don't want them in here all day. They do come in during the winter to get their water because I have it heated. But my goal is for them to spend all day outside. I don't want to make this a super hospitable living arrangement for them. I want to encourage them to go outside, get sun, poke around, scratch around, find all the goodies that I give them out there in my run. So anyway, this is how I keep my chickens coop in the winter. We'll clean it out in the springtime, probably in about a month or so. We'll do a huge coop clean out. All of this will go right into their run to compost, along with the wood chips that are out there, the hay, all the kitchen scraps, the chicken poop, everything. That will compost in a matter of weeks, and then I'll have it for my garden when I go to plant into it. See you next time.